Morning guys.
Morning.
So, after a bit of a messy start, we're finally at Sheffield train station. We're going to wait about 10:57 for a train up to Hull and then a train from Hull to Hessel.
Between London and Leeds and Ireland and April, engineering work has taken place between Leicester and Nottingham, resulting in the park closure of the railway. The 2150 London to Derby,
Posh, innit?
2200 London to Nottingham,
Yeah.
2220 London to Sheffield, and
Proper
2308
posh.
London
So,
to Derby.
I don't know if you can hear me over this
Most
speaker,
of the journey times.
but
Please check the journey before travelling by visiting our website at easymidlandsrailway.co.uk.
We're on his way.
has he done?
Yeah.
Right, we went to the wrong bus stop this morning, so we missed his bus. It took us nearly another hour for another bus to come. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, we finally got into Sheffield. We're at the train station. We've missed the original train we was going to catch. Poor old Phil's had to pay twice. Happy days.
Welcome to Sheffield Station. Please keep your
We'll see you when we get on the train. Got you now. Hey up guys, right, we've arrived in Hull and now we've been told there's no trains until 1:45 in the afternoon. So we're going to go and see if we can find a bus. Will take us there quicker. Otherwise it's going to be 2:45. We're not going to start at all 3, sorry, 2 o'clock. It's going to be gone 2 o'clock before we start.
That's not good.
It's just no good, is it? So we're in Hull anyway. So catch you in a bit. Made it to Hessel. The start of the Yorkshire Wolds way. Fantastic views of the Humber Bridge in the background and the foreshore here at Hessel, or Hessel as the locals pronounce it. Unfortunately we're doing some work at the back of us, so we've had to walk. Instead of coming straight across this road, we've had to walk all the way down there, about half a mile, and walk way back again, just so we can start it. Now Hessel, it's 5 miles west of Hull, which is in that direction, right over there. There was shipbuilding here, let's just let me kick this down a bit. Famous shipbuilding company. They were building ships in 1897, a shipyard called Woodrow Boats. Harry Carr from Beverley made steel ships until 1932 here at Hessel. Took over Richard Dunstan. The famous roll-on roll-off ferry was launched in 1986 from here. I presume what year this building, you know?
I don't remember now.
I don't know if that was built. Was it built in the 80s or was it in the 70s? That? 70s. Yeah. And it was one of 4 built for the Caledonian McBride, or whatever you want to call it, for use in the Hebrides in Scotland. The company went into liquidation in 1987. So a little bit of history. I said that leads towards Hull. Just that direction. You've got Cleethorpes and Grimsby. You just smack across the river, you've got Barton upon Hull there. Look at that beautiful Humber Bridge. Absolutely gorgeous. It really is something to behold, that one. So here we are, so 79 miles in front of us. We're just going to have 2 minutes rest. It's took a bit of a hassle off to get here.
Yeah, certainly
it certainly has. There's no direct train. The train went straight through station to Hull. We had to catch a bus because we'd still be waiting at the platform for the
Yes.
train to get here. So yeah,
Good morning so far.
so it's a fantastic morning. So we've wasted most of the day. So now it is, what time is it? About 1:30.
Yes. Quarter to 2.
It's 1:45. So the train would have just been pulling out at the station at Hull. Something else I'm going to show you. Jean's Walk. Which goes that way. It never showed up. It was really weird because my mum was called Jean, and that never showed up on my Googles until my mum was, you know, ready for passing over. There you go, the sign, bang at the side of it. So it's fate that we're doing this. So I'm doing it for you, mum, and myself again, but definitely do it for my mother. Right, we're going to crack on.
Yeah. And speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon, and the next place I believe we'll be coming to will be North Ferriby. See you later.
See you later.
Ta-da.
You're standing just ashore of the prehistoric boat landing at North Ferriby. Look south into Lincolnshire, Wolds, downstream to the narrows of the Humber Gap, where the bridge now stands, and upstream past the borough, brook to brook. Within hand features, these features are the last high ground on either bank until beyond the Vale of York. Behind you, the Yorkshire Wolds come down to the east to the Humber estuary at Hessel. Before the rise of the sea levels about 8,000 years ago, the present tidal estuary was Lake Humber, which drained to the valley river of Anacombe. Until Bronze Age times, that's 2500 BC, the banks of the estuary were covered by woodland of oak and alder trees, and the rising sea level salt water came upstream, drowning and poisoning the woodlands.
In the 1930s, two guys, Bill and Ted Wright, then schoolboys, had become interested in geology. Encouraged by the director of Hull Museums, Thomas Shepherd, they had begun to search the peat and clay beds of the foreshores for insects, mollusks and animal bones. As they searched, they found wooden stakes that showed marks of cuttings, suggesting that the land had been used by ancient man. Right. To be honest. Just trying to find where I got to. The brothers continued to search the banks, and in 1937, while walking by the low water mark, Ted saw the ends of three massive oak planks. At first he thought them to be the remains of a Viking longboat, but further investigations showed them to be the remains of a boat dating back, as it was later discovered, to the Bronze Age. Wow, that's some time since 2,500 years ago. Wow. Yep, 2,000 years earlier. In the following years, four exploratory digs were undertaken, and the find was identified as the bottom of a boat. The boat was over 13.10 metres, it was 43 feet in length, and 1.65 metres, 5.6 feet wide. This became known as a Ferriby boat. So, behind me, you've got like a replica. This is how big it was. Look at that. So that's some boat. And then you got the estuary across to Immingham. And then in the distance, you still got Humber Bridge. So we shall bat on into North Ferriby and carry on. Once we find out which way we're going, I presume it's that way. Some seriously old gravestones as well here. You can see that. A little bit of history about North Ferriby before we move on to this next place of call. North Ferriby is of international prehistoric importance. Boats, trackways, fish traps and medieval fish waters. Earliest sawn plank boats, which I've explained to you earlier, outside Egypt. 1931, two local men, 10 Wright, found planks of ancient boats, mentioned that already, earliest found in Europe of a 900 AD. They named it Fergie by Ferjabi, which means place by a ferry. Was main settlement on Humber in 1160. Ferriby Priory Knights had links to the Knights Templar as well. Lord Eustace Broomfleet was devised or something like that to King John. I can't pronounce anything. The monastery was dissolved in 1536 under Henry VIII. So it's got a bit of history about this place. Now for the tower. Oh, look at this. How nice is that? How beautiful is that? You can see that floor off. Little bee. We took one. There's bees all over the place. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. You can see how old it is. That doorway. Have a walk round and then we'll get back on track. Just need to crack on today. So we got a bit late getting here. This is North Ferriby. Don't know what church it's called, I'll find out in a minute when we get to the gates. How nice is that? The wee doorway there, look.
A bit of a dead end here, isn't it?
Trust you. Yeah. That is a beautiful, beautiful view of that. Look at that. How gorgeous is that church? I mean, I'm not religious in any way, shape or form. But I do love churches. I love the architecture of them. I just love our buildings. Main entrance. All Saints. All Saints Church. Here in Ferriby. Just up past the new football ground. So we're going to crack on now and get back to you shortly.
Yep.
See you in a bit, guys. Hello again. We're at a wee sleepy village called Walton.
Yes.
And it's proper sleepy. It's a beautiful place, mind. There's not a lot here. First is Walton Waters. Clay pit and home of the Adventure Centre and a sailing club and some Roman deposits. That's about it for this place, really. Basically what it is, it looks like it's got some old, there's not much history, but if you look round up there, if you see up there between them buildings, it looks like a really old building. A beautiful church in the background, and then at bottom where the car goes, there's a wee stream that runs all the way through. All the way through it, and a wee bridge, a couple of wee bridges further up. And then you've got a Welton Hall, and we're going that way. Follow those signs up that road. And the bench we sat on, the Phillies, it's to the Yorkshire Wolds way itself as well. Right there, look. Yorkshire Wolds way. So there's not a lot here. We're just having 2 minutes again. Felt a few twinges in my knees coming down this hill, so I'm just having 2 minutes. Phil's shoulders are killing him. Man's not so good, but it's not too bad for these packs. At least the weight will be going down as we're going. So we're going to move on. The next place we're coming to, I think, is called Brantingham. I think there's a few more things there, so we'll see when we get up there, okay? So let's crack on and let's get on this trail. See you in a bit. Hello again. It's only me. I've not been doing many videos on trekking today because the pure and simple fact is the battery's a bit low and not had a chance to charge it yet. We were a bit late getting out, so basically I'm just doing villages. Down in the bottom is a place called Brantingham. Now, it's got quite a bit of history about this place. The sun is absolutely gorgeous. It's snowed on us, it's rained on us, it's done everything, but now it's absolutely stunning. What a lovely evening. Right, Ralph de Brantingham was King Chamberlain to Edward III. Thomas de Brantingham, Lord Treasurer, later Bishop of Essex. From the same village was Louis de Beaumont, or Beaumont, so you want to say it, the Bishop of Durham, and he played some part in defending northern England against Scottish incursions. It's a beautiful church down at the bottom of here. It's called All Saints Church, and it's a listed building in the National List for England, Historic England. There was a Roman villa, but that burnt down in the 4th century, so we're not really sure whereabouts that is. I don't know if you can see, I can't zoom in on this. The lovely village of Brantingham down in the bottom, and the church is just down at the bottom of here. So I hope you're having a lovely day, guys. We're absolutely shattered. We've only done just over 10 miles, so we're not going to, I don't think we're even going to reach our objectives today, unfortunately. It's starting to go losing the sun. See that? I don't know if you can see it from here. That beautiful church down in the bottom. See that? It's absolutely gorgeous. Stunning building. Legs are throbbing, by the way. It's said that this was supposed to be quite a flat trek. It's not been at all. It's been quite steep, heavy one. Don't feel too bad now. We've had a bit of a rest back there. Stopped a couple of times today, not many. So yep, how's that felt?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a challenge today, but we're getting there. We'll get there.
Hopefully we might do, because I think we've got a second breath. I don't know about you. No, I was dying with death back there and had a bit of a rest and just started to feel a bit better. So maybe we'll get, maybe we won't. See how we get, how far we can get with it. But aye, that's Brantingham. Next place should be, if we get there tonight, should be South Cave, and that will be as pit stop for tonight. We'll find somewhere to pitch up. So I'll catch you in a bit. Right guys, we're all set up, we're all in tent. Say hi Phil.
Hi.
Oh, there you are. It's Sunday. I'm trying not to get this torch shining in your eyes. I'm going to switch it off in a minute because I don't want really to get people's attention. So yeah, it's been a good day. Feet are killing. But yeah, all in all, it's not been a bad day. So we're going to sign off. We're going to go straight to sleep and get up early so we can track on and get some more miles in. So good night everyone, and sleep well. Take care. Well, good morning guys. It's 6:30 in the morning. Just gone. I'm going to get packed up, have some breakfast, and then trek on.
Morning. How we doing?
That was a very interesting night's sleep. Bit of a slope, so I kept sliding down the tent. It's flattest ground we could have found. The time of night it was, so get washed up, packed up, breakfast, and away. So I'll catch you in a bit and see what today brings. We're at South Cave at the moment, so hopefully now we should start heading north. We've been heading sort of west.
Man, strange. Following the river, but yeah, we should be heading north now.
Yeah, I think it starts to head north, so on and off sleep wise, because like I say, I keep sliding down bloody tent. But we're going to have to get packed up because there's a couple of farms not far away and we don't want to get to soak the bubbles, so see you in a bit. Take care. So, we're on again. We're just leaving South Cave and we're heading up to Market Wheaton today. Hopefully, got all day to get there, so it should be quite fun. We just had some breakfast. I've had chicken soup and noodles for my breakfast. And these had some Pop-Tarts. Cold. We've had a wash and we're feeling good. All packed up and ready to go. So yeah, like I said, we're just leaving South Cave this morning. I think about 13 miles. So today Market Wheaton. So that should be good. Around. It's cold now outside. We found somewhere to camp out last night, but wasn't the best of places. Kept sliding. Wasn't the flattest of places we could have chose, but it was getting dark, so we had no choice, to be honest. Yeah, it is what it is.
It is.
Hopefully tonight we should have more time to look for somewhere.
Hopefully.
And get a better spot. Let's hope. But the weather's good so far. Yesterday it rained on us, snowed on us, hailed on us, and then dried us out with absolutely gorgeous sunshine. Beautiful sunshine. And the sunset was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
So
it was a fantastic sunset last night. But yeah, as I say, it was a bit tense at the end because we were trying to find somewhere to camp and we just had to camp where we could. Well, that wasn't very good. Other than that, it's good fine.
absolutely, look at these benches. National Trail. How cool that, how cool are them? How cool are them? It says, of shadows on the Humbre and Humber, are mouths to springs that speak in tongues of thirst. That's what it says across that. And that was our view. Absolutely amazing. See the Humber in the distance. Humber estuary. We camped over there somewhere. In the woods. So yep. So let's crack on with this trail and we'll catch up with you in a bit. See you in a bit. 5 mile in it today, I think we are. We're at a place called Monkton Walk or How Hill Field. And apparently all this used to be an old mine. It says Pits Distribution. Well, you can see down near the valley. It runs all the way on. Apparently that's where there used to be a pit. Now what type of mine, I don't know, what type of pit. Probably up here it'd probably be, oh, he says sans lime or something. I don't know. I can't see it being coal. But yeah, an absolute beautiful meadow it's created down at bottom. We're not walking up bottom because if we walk that bottom we're going to walk back up again. And with these packs it's quite heavy. So we're keeping on the actual path. We see quite a lot of runners, quite a lot of walkers out this morning. Loads of them. Getting their daily exercise in, which is good. I've heard it's snowing back home. It's just starting to get a bit cloudy over here, but still nice, still lovely. Just hope it stays this way. You sail boy.
It's not snowing here, not yet. So that's good.
Yeah, it keeps going warm and then really bitter and then warm again. It's really strange. Can't explain that one. But you know. Morning. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know how far off the camera's light on this camera. I don't know how far off Market Wheaton we are. Probably 9 miles, something like that. So we've got all day to get there. Like I said earlier, we're not right bothered how long it takes. As long as we get to Market Wheaton, that's his next destination today. It's absolutely gorgeous up here though. Beautiful, beautiful. So, just thought I'd explain that bit to you. The next stop, like I say, we're heading towards North Newbold. I don't know, it's just a small village I think. Don't know anything about that place, it's not actually on the route, but that's where it's heading to. And obviously it was cut off and then up towards Market Wheaton. So, a little bit more and we'll catch up with you later. See you later. See you later. Bye. Well, that was an absolute killer. Just go up an hill, well, banking really,
Yeah.
like that, with the full packs on. What an absolute killer that were. We've done about just over 3 miles this morning so far. We've got plenty of time to do rest. We're just going to take our time, not rushing or anything. Got some cracking views. It's so high up here now, it's unbelievable. I can even see across.
Put it this way, just seen one of astronauts waving at us. That's how high it is.
Vale of York. See across to Beverley and Vale of York from here. We can't see anything at Humber. I can see across to Selby. Over there, I can see that. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful day. It's a bit cold up here. But it's not too bad. We're heading towards Market Wheaton, like I said earlier. Don't know how long it's going to take us to get there. We're not right bothered, as long as it could take all day for me. We're only going like 2 or 3 miles, stopping for 15 minutes. These packs are really heavy, as you can probably imagine. Yep. Don't know what we're going to do about that, but eat more food and eat more snacks and drink more water. Water is going to be a problem. Fuel's running low. I'm not amazingly got a load, so we may have to nip into Market Wheaton. Where you gone? We may have to nip into Market Wheaton and buy a bottle and then top his bottles up. That sun is beautiful. I know it's like back on, but it's gorgeous here. Absolutely stunning. That whole current bun up in sky. So, you know, that's better. It's not bad. It's not a bad trail. It's not as easy as people said it were.
No.
Very much hilly. Very much hilly. A lot of people said it was a lot flat. Now I don't know from somebody. I've just heard somebody saying that from Market Wheaton it's more or less flattish. So this beginning bit from Hessel up to here where we are at the moment, it's certainly not flat at all.
No.
The views, look at that. Absolutely amazing views. From up here, just approaching the main road now, so I'm going to get off. Let's see where this takes us, but it doesn't look as hilly in distance. Like I said, it's the Vale of York, so obviously it's pretty much flat. So I'll catch you in a bit. See you later. We've just been walking towards Market Wheaton and we've come across this wee beauty called St Helens Well. Obviously where you tie something to a tree and make a wish probably. It's like a wishing tree. It's an old railway line. It goes from Beverley to Hornsey apparently. St Helens Well, now they're called. St Helens Well is one of 4 named wells in the Goodman area. It is situated along the Hudson Way, which is an old disused railway line, and is part of the National Trails of England and Wales. The Yorkshire Wolds Way, the water flows from a natural spring in the hillside within the arch, pouring into a wide triangular stone bath before being piped away at the bottom. This unusual bath may have been used for healing purposes in centuries past. I've heard of these wells before. And because of the close proximity to the old railway line, a pipe supply from the well was more recently used to refill steam engines. Nicking your... Sorry St Helens, they're nicking your water. The spring is fed by a groundwater container with a chalk which rests upon layers of clay. The water cannot flow through the clay, so it flows from the outside of the hills instead. Rain seeping into the hills takes many years to flow through the chalk aquifer before it flows out of the well. The chalk of the walls was formed in warm, shallow seas around 100 million years ago. It's a long time, guys. And it consists of the microscopic remains of plankton. Although it has filtered through the chalk, it is not recommended to drink the water of the spring. That makes sense, I suppose. Now, this explains the tree. Right. In recent years, locals or visitors have taken to tie ribbons and other significant items to the surrounding trees as a ritual for good health or good luck. Whilst this is a lovely tradition, please bear in mind that the long-term impact that longer or non-biodegradable items may have on the wildlife and trees. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? There you go. Wonderful things you find on these trails. Wonderful things you find on these trails. Right, so we'll catch up with you later. We'll see you when we get into Market Wheaton. Take care. Hello, we're in the small market town of Market Wheaton, or Wheaton, I think it's called pronounced Wheaton. Behind me is the All Saints Church at Market Wheaton. Don't know much about it, although I do know it's Saxon in origin. That's all I know, practically tell by things. Right, a bit about the town itself. We've actually got here, so that's good. Market Wheaton, or Wheaton. Reputed the location of a Roman town, Del Gotia, got a royal charter in 1251, and a local giant at 20 years old, 7 foot 9 inches tall. Wow, they'd be good at basketball. They even had a May Day parade to celebrate his life. His name was William Bradbury, and they called it Giant Community Day. There's not much, but there's a lot of history. It's basically Saxon, I think, and obviously Roman. Don't know where the Roman remains was. Don't even think they do in this town, to be fair. But that's a beautiful church behind me. Like I said, not religious at all, but they are absolutely brilliant and gorgeous structures. The feet are throbbing now. Absolutely killing. I can't walk much further. Luckily for us, we don't have to. But it's only 3:30. We could actually try, if we could, get a few more miles under the belt. I don't think we're actually going to be able to do that today. Phil's back's killing him. He's just had to go and get some ibuprofen. My feet are absolutely throbbing. My shoulders aren't too good either, but I can live with that. So there you go, All Saints Church, Market Lane. We just had a bite to eat, and I think we're going to head up towards Londersdale, I think it's called, which is just a couple of mile further up the road, but I know we're not going to be able to walk much further than that. So we'll catch you in a bit, and take care. Morning guys. Absolutely frozen last night. It was blinking freezing. The packed up, we set off. I don't know if we're going to head up today, it's wherever we end up, and it's trying to snow. Woke up to a beautiful crisp sunny morning, but frost, oh my god, was it frosty. Sun's out, but it's snowing.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, eh? Don't know where we're ending up today, like I said. You don't stress out.
Just probably not. Getting a bit to get the blood flowing again, but we'll be okay, I think.
I woke up this morning to frozen feet, frozen toes. I've got thermo socks on. The sleeping bags are meant to be 3 seasons, but it must have dropped so cold last night at some point. Obviously they haven't cut it. So I'm going to get off. Let's see where we're going. We're going through a parkland at the moment. Quite nice, beautiful. Gorgeous lake down at the bottom. Oh, it's too cold to go down and have a look at it. So we'll catch you in a bit. Hello again. It's a very, very sleepy village called Londersborough, or Londersborough, something like that. So it's one of 13 national trails that runs through here, but it's not, it's actually, I think it's 15 or 16 trails now. We just stopped for breakfast. We didn't want to stop on site because there were a few people walking past us, walking the dogs, so we just packed up and moved on. Right, Londersborough. A little steeped in history. Everything you see around you, the buildings, the peaceful parkland with its lakes and cascades and woods, as fashioned by generations of people who have lived here over many centuries. So the guys done around there. The Romans made a road that passes through the park, as does the Wolds Way, one of 13, which is now 15 I believe. National trails of England and Wales. The Wolds Way follows the gentle landscape of the Yorkshire Wolds for 79 miles between the Humber Bridge and Filey. I think we know that already. Many owners have been powerful and immensely wealthy with estates and homes elsewhere. They held shooting parties here at times with royal guests. In 1665, King James II came as the Duke of York. He thought Londersborough was a paradise on earth. I can understand that, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm not reading any more of that, it can go on forever, can't it? But the village is absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. And I'm sure this church is far too big for this village. I'm sure. It's massive. Show you in a second. Sorry if I feel a bit lethargic, it's not been up long and got no energy yet. So I'll show you this church. See that? What a beautiful church. Yeah, it's a beautiful village of Londersborough. So, she'll catch up with you in a bit and see where we get to. Hello again. We've arrived at a small place called Nunburnham, or Nunburnham, whatever you want to call it. The parish of St James was restored. The parish church of St James, which is at the back of us, as you can see there, was restored in 1872 to 1877. Two sections of an Anglo-Saxon cross was found walled up in the church, which now stands in the church itself. It's put together incorrectly, so it's put together back to front, but has some Anglo-Saxon figures on it. Now unfortunately we can't go into the church because all churches are shut at the moment. Let's have a look at that. There's quite a lot of history about this place. It's situated at the mouth of a valley cutting into the western slope of the Wolds. Its sheltered position and unfailing water supply has attracted settlers from the earliest times. The details of the landscape have changed greatly over the years. Trees have been felled and planted, fields have grown and diminished, tracks and roads have appeared and vanished. Modern machinery has replaced oxen and horses. Beneath the busy detail, the bare bones of the land remains the same as they have been there since the Ice Age. The Wolds Way joins Church Lane by the telephone box, which we've just come through just 2 minutes ago. Through a lot of fields and woods. We walked into a field further back, and there were big massive cow sat and it stood on its own. I thought, alright, fair enough. So we got past that one, then there were another cow, fair enough. Walked further downfield, right in front of us on path was a big massive bull, and I'm like, whoa, that's right in our path, and it was staring at us all the way. So we carried on walking, didn't we, Phil?
Yeah, we did.
We just carried on walking, and we got closer and closer and closer, and it just weren't moving.
No.
So Phil went in front, and it was like, as soon as we got closer, it probably smelt us, and it scarpered. So we gradually, calmly went through the field, through the gate, into another field, but that was a bit of a scary moment though. So that was a bit scary. So that's the church. And it's just a shame we can't go into it. We've got some lovely scenery roundabouts. And the village is down that direction. Like, so that's your church. So yeah, there's quite a bit of history. The present manor farm dates from the 1860s, but incorporates even earlier buildings. A 12th century map shows a memorial complex of this site. It stands on the eastern edge of the village overlooking the green, from whence, so the story goes, the lord of the manor dispensed justice. Imagine what type of justice that would be as well, can't you? In previous times the village boasted its own public house known as the Devonshire Arms. Oh, I gather they haven't got a pub anymore then. Village with no pub, that's a bit drastic that, isn't it? Which was situated opposite the bridge. It was reportedly closed by the Lady Numburnham, or Numburnham. The photo shows, oh you can't see the photo so I'll show you that. This photo here, if you can see that, shows George Frey and his family who lived there, and shows typical buildings of this time from around 1828. The Wesleyan Chapel stood. So there we go, that's a little bit of history about the place. Norman times, the village was referred to as Brunha, B-R-U-N-H-A, and is recorded as Waste, W-A-S-T-E, in the Domesday Book 1086. The church was rebuilt in the 11th and 12th centuries in the Norman style, which is a fine decorated archway. It looks absolutely stunning, to be honest. I can tell this church Looks beautiful. Anyway, we're going to have 2 minutes rest, charge a bit of phone up, and then we're going to crack on to the next place. So, catch you in a bit. Hope you like that bit of history about this place. None Burnham. None Burnham. See you in a bit. Hello again. You think that's the valley? Eh? If you can see that. See this path just down here? You can see it. We've just walked up that and absolutely shattered. But what a view. Well worth it. Just had a breakdown at the bottom before we tackled getting up this path. And well worth the view. Absolutely stunning. I think this is called something. Let's have a look. Pasturedale, just south of Hugate. That's where we're heading at the moment. Hugate. Not been too bad. Weather's been really cold, but it's been on and off. It's sunny at the moment. And then next minute it could be raining and, well, not raining yet, but snowing. So we've had all sorts today. So we've had weather combined.
We've had snow. And it's been cold.
Yeah. But at least sun's shining, so you can't have everything, can you? I suppose it is only April. But I think now we're just over, or literally on, halfway. So we're not doing too bad. This stuff will just come down. This path here, wherever it is, there. That cuts across what you call Horsedale. Comes round the corner and down to here. Well, we're going to go across in a minute and walk up that way to Fridaythorpe. It's called Homedale. They're quite impressive, these, to be honest. They're like gullies. Fantastic, amazing. Let's you can see that in the distance there. That's banking, that's like just a obviously an old river or something at some point. I don't know if it's natural or man-made. There's some earthworks just in front of us. It says through there, there's some earthworks. So maybe not man-made, it may be, unless it was a massive river that used to run through here at one point. But we're not far off Fridaythorpe now. Getting back towards end of day. Then we'll have to see what we can get from there and see where we can find. Doesn't look like there's going to be many places to pitch up tonight, so we're going to have to really look for somewhere. Maybe in one of these valleys somewhere at the bottom, and just be careful. So we'll see. So this one, like I said, what we're going up next is called Homedale. It's been quite tough today. It's not an easy trail at all. It's what people say. This is easy. It is not easy at all. Yeah, just that way. So there's some earthworks. So I presume that that's Neolithic or something like that. As you can see straight up that valley, guys. That's where we're heading. Look that way. Homedale. Evening, everyone.
Evening.
The light's a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
Right.
That's better.
Feel a lot better now we've had a shower. You're thinking,
Yes.
Shower?
Shower.
No, because Phil's put the films on. Just been up to the shop and got a wee beverage. Pineapple and raspberry old malt cider. That. I'm going to have that. I'll show you around a bit. Absolutely stunning place. Can't believe it. This wee tent covered in snow. Although you're thinking, how can be covered in snow? Well, no, because it's snowed. So, absolutely stunning place. It's a proper little glamping place. Look at this. The glamping huts. Little pond. And our tent. On its Todd. So I'm going to see if I can find something top of this because I've left mine here to them. How nice is that? How nice is that? Gorgeous, isn't it? Little barbecue place. Lovely glamping up there. Stunning. We just had a full English in that little cabin there. That was amazing. And a shower. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to enjoy these. I think this door's open so we can go in here. Right. Right. We can get that cider. Yeah, stop in here. Yeah. Full works. This beats ligging outside, doesn't it? Could not believe we dropped onto this. Could not believe we dropped onto this at all. 12 quid a night, but you get a breakfast and you get a shower. Can't complain. So, and the guys also said to us, which I thought was absolutely amazing, if we can't find accommodation tomorrow night, he's going to give us details. He says, ring him up. They'll come and fetch us, bring us back. Yeah, it's going to charge us, but at least it's a peace of mind that we know we're going to be able to stay. They'll bring us back here, and then in the morning, drop us back off where he picked us up from. How amazing is that? How amazing. You cannot ask for any more, can you? And that's all because when we got into the village, on Friday thought, we saw a shop, the only shop in the village we saw, and instead of going left, onto carrying on, we turned right and he was walking up with his dog and he just says to us, "You looking for somewhere to stay for the night, to camp?" So he just says, "Well, yeah, we're looking for somewhere." He says, "Right," he says, "you didn't look, told us where it was." So I says, "Well, will it be open?" He says, "Well, it's definitely going to be open because it's mine." Could not believe it. Dropped on right there. So day 3 we have done just over halfway. I think we've got 39 miles to go, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, we've done 44. So I think we've done amazing, just so we didn't start late on the first day. We're absolutely shattered. We've had a shower, and to be honest with you, it's woke me up. My legs feel damn sight a lot better for it, and so does my feet. I'm not using my gimbal at the moment because I'm trying to save its battery. But how nice is that? Come on, that beats cooking outside, don't it? Eh? Absolutely. So we're going to crack this. We've got a couple of these juices and we'll just to keep it sweet. Phil's got his can. He's got his coffee there. I'm going to try this. I've never tried it. I just fancied a fruity cider to quench me thirst. So I'm going to catch you in a bit. Charge these phones up. Anyway, I'm going to catch you in a bit. Toggle pips. Ta-da, guys. Morning, everyone. All packed up. Just about ready. I think we're going to have some breakfast first. This guy will make us some. That's where we camped last night. Let's have a look at frost. You see, it's really frosty this morning, but the sun's shining again. So hopefully it'll shine all day for us and we'll be alright. So yeah, we're just going to have some breakfast and then we're going to hit that trail. Day 4. Let's see how far we get today. Hopefully we can get refreshed. Okay. I slept okay last night. Phil says you were a bit cold. But never mind. Wrap up better, shouldn't Right, we're just about to leave Friday, Thorpe. We've got a little bit of interesting history for you here. Friday, Thorpe is the midway point on the Yorkshire Wolds way. Now, it hosted the World Championship for flat cap throwing competition in its summer fete of 2014. Hey, who said flat cap throwing is not an art? That's the map. If you can see that. We start down here, and you can see it feels like shadow. Thank you. We started here, and we're now here. And, I don't think we're doing too bad, to be honest. I don't think that's too bad at all. So we're not seasoned multi-day trekkers. I think we're doing alright. There's not much more, there's quite a lot of history about this place.
Yeah, there were a battle over water in July 1826. Two villages, there were a drought and they fought over the water because they were sharing it and obviously running out, and it got fisticuffs, it sounds of it. So that's a bit interesting. Well, there was originally 2 ponds, but that got filled in the 70s, 1970s, and become the village green.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There we go. Some other interesting facts.
Yep, so there's your wee pond. That's still there. I reckon. That little football posties. What was you saying? So we're going to crack on. We're going to find out where we're going, and then head on and see how far we get today.